Well, everyone, it's been about 5 months or so since I've been using my iPhone 14. Now, I haven't been using this phone as my main device, but this has been a pretty close secondary device. I've used this for a ton of videos, comparisons, and whatnot. And this phone, although it usually stays in my room, this thing has fallen, this thing has dropped. I've carried it in my book bag a lot of times, throughout this country, which is pretty crazy. I kind of forgot about that. So essentially, we should expect to see a pretty good used iPhone. Like, it's not going to be perfect condition or anything like that. And if you've seen my other videos I've done for the past few months, it's actually pretty insane how, these iPhones kind of scratch up much easier than I would expect. Now, I've already wiped this iPhone down completely, so I'm going to go ahead and do that again and just make sure everything is pretty much cleaned out. And I'm going to go ahead and pretty much zoom in. Now, the good thing is there aren't any cracks that I can see, so there shouldn't be any cracks that you can see in this video either because I don't see them in real life. Now, if I go and bring this iPhone up, you can kind of see a few things. Now, for one, you can see right up here, there is that little tiny scratch that is still present. I think I got that like the first or second month and it's always been there, so it's never really going to go away. So that's the first thing. Other than that, though, like I said, there's no scratch, there's no big gashes, and there's no like big cracks. If we go and make our way over to the mid tier of the phone, there's been no screen protector on this phone. There's been no case on this phone ever either. You can see that the rest of the display looks pretty good. There doesn't really seem to be anything crazy. You typically down here is where you'll see a lot of like gashes and a lot of scratches and deep cuts. There doesn't seem to be any of that here, which is really, really good. So I think that in and of itself is a very, very much thing, or a very, very good thing. Now at the bottom, you can see that there's just the charging port. There doesn't seem to be any scratches around the specific, place. Right here looks pretty good as well. There's no any, at least on the border, there seems to be pretty good. The top looks pretty good as well. We make our way over to the back or the side. You can see again the same thing. There doesn't seem to be any big scratches. The side of this phone looks brand new. Even the back of this phone looks pretty much brand new. And I'm going to wipe it down one more time so we can kind of make sure it's all good. And you can see again for yourself, everything looks pretty good. It looks pretty much brand new. The cameras look very, very new as well. And if you think about it, the cameras are always on the bottom. So the thing that those aren't scratched, that's a really good sign. You can see for yourself here that the camera, the like Apple logo, everything looks good. Like I said, I've dropped this thing a lot too, usually on carpet. So no scratches, no big cuts or anything like that. And that kind of covers it, I mean, everything that this iPhone was fully functional with the first day is still there. It still is completely fully functional. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing majorly wrong with it. And if I put a case and a screen protector on, it would have been in even better condition at the end of the day. So what I would recommend you to do is definitely put a case on your phone. Just because I've had decent success with it doesn't mean you will too. And because I don't use this thing, like I'm not taking it outside, you probably will be. So I probably recommend just going through and putting a case on it. So in terms of that kind of covers it up. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.